Mr Packer says the move will allow him to diversify his company's investments. Once the sale is completed, Consolidated Press will still own about 26% of Crown and will be represented on the board. With more, we're joined by reporter Lara Hyams, who's at Crown's Barangaroo development in Sydney. We know, Lara, that James was looking for a buyer and he's gone back to an old mate.
That's right, Virginia. Well, now he does certainly have one. That deal, which is worth nearly $1.8 billion, will equate to about $13 a share, so a little bit higher than what the share price is actually asking for at the moment. We know that these two have had a long-standing business relationship. They previously held a joint venture together where they had combined casino interests, and that was in place for many, many years. And this was at the time as well in 2016 where 18 members of Crown employees were detained in China. 3 of them were actually Australian for promoting gambling. That incident was said to strain that relationship, but it seems to be back on track now. Melco is actually taking or going to be the buyer of this share in Crown, and that's actually headed up by Lawrence Ho, who is the son of the gambling tycoon Stanley Ho. He's based out of Hong Kong but has business interests elsewhere, including Macau. That has prompted concerns of authorities in the past, because one of the conditions of having the approval for Barangaroo, which is behind me, still some time off for being completed, was that James Packer wasn't to have anything to do with Stanley Ho in an attempt to get approval and the green light for Barangaroo. So Mr Ho, Stanley Ho and Lawrence Ho say their business interests are completely separate, but obviously that family connection there. But now this will all be expected to go before the regulators to get probity and approvals to make that sale go ahead.
And is that necessarily a smooth path? Could this news of the sell actually be stymied by the approvals process and maybe even a Foreign Investment Review Board look too?
Well, the regulators will certainly be going over it with a fine-tooth comb. The details and the actual nomenclature of the deal hasn't quite been revealed yet, so something that they will be looking at definitely. But we have known that James Packer was looking to relinquish a part of his company in April this year. Details of a merger or a takeover bid by the conglomerate Wynn out of Las Vegas was looking to go ahead, but details of that deal were leaked to the media, and as a result, Crown actually published in a statement details of what that would actually mean for shareholders, a $10 billion deal. That actually caused Wynn to balk at the deal and they pulled out, leaving Crown a little bit red-faced from that. But it obviously was a point that made it known that Crown, or that James Packer, was looking to relinquish part of his share for it. Now it's in the hand of the regulators.
All right, Lara, really good to get that update from you on a big bit of news overnight. Thank you.